still paying for the New Deal and Social Security.
You know who's on the line? Somebody to respond to what you said about Edwards yesterday morning. Elizabeth Edwards. She wanted to call in today. We said she could. Elizabeth Edwards, go on the line. You're on the line with Ann Coulter.
Hello, Chris.
Do you want to say something directly to the person who's with me?
I was calling, in the South when someone does something that displeases us, we want to ask them politely to stop doing it. I'd like to ask Ann Coulter if she wants to debate on issues, on positions. We certainly disagree with nearly everything she said on your show today, but it's quite another matter for these personal attacks. The things that she has said over the years, not just about John, but about other candidates, lowers our political dialogue precisely at the time that we need to raise it. So I want to use the opportunity, which I don't get much because Ann and I don't hang out with the same people, to ask her politely to stop the personal attacks.
Okay, so I made a joke, 6 months ago, and as you point out, they've been raising money off of it for 6 months since then.
This is yesterday morning, what you said about him.
I didn't say anything about him actually either time.
But Ann knows, that's not true. And what's more, this has been going on for some time.
And I don't mind you trying to raise money. I mean, it's better than giving $50,000 speeches to the poor, just to use my name on the web pages. But as for a debate with me, yeah, sure.
I'm asking you politely to stop personal attacks.
How about you stop raising money on your webpage then? No, you don't have to, because I don't mind.
It did not start with that. You had a column a number of years ago.
Wait, okay, the wife of a presidential candidate is calling in asking me to stop speaking?
Let her finish the point.
You're asking me to stop speaking. Stop writing your columns. Stop writing your books.
Okay, Ann, please.
Okay.
Which made fun of the moment of Charlie Dean's death and suggested that my husband had a bumper sticker on the back of his car that said, "Ask me about my dead son."
This
now is not legitimate
3 years ago.
Dialogue. It debases political dialogue. It drives people away from the process. We can't have a debate about issues if you're using this kind of language.
Yeah, why isn't John Edwards making this call?
Well, do you want to respond? We'll end this conversation.
I haven't talked to John about this call.
I think this is just another attempt.
I'm making this call as a mother. I'm the mother of that boy who died. My children participate. These young people behind you are the age of my children. You're asking them to participate in a dialogue that's based on hatefulness and ugliness instead of on the issues. And I don't think that's serving them or this country very well.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth Edwards. So you have all the time in the world to respond.
I think we heard all we need to hear. The wife of a presidential candidate is asking me to stop speaking. No.
No, she said you should stop being so negative to people individually.
Right, as opposed to bankrupting doctors by giving a shyster Las Vegas routine in front of juries based on science. Wait, you said I'd have as long as I would have, and you instantly interrupt me. As I was saying, doing these psychic routines in front of illiterate juries to bankrupt doctors who now can't deliver babies, and to charge a poverty group $50,000 for a speech. Don't talk to me about how to use language.
Elizabeth?
Language of hate, and I'm going to ask you again to politely stop using personal attacks as part of your dialogue.
Okay, I'll stop writing books.
Why do you talk about?
If you can't write them without them, then that's fine.
Why do you talk about Hillary's chubby legs in your book? Why do you? I mean, I might fall into the category of personal attacks. I don't know, but why do you do that? Why do you talk about Monica Lewinsky's chubbiness? If she were skinny, would it have been okay?
I don't know. Read the sentence.
I read the whole sentence. I couldn't feel the context.
Well,
why
you have to give it to me, and I could explain.
Why do you make fun of Hillary's chubby legs?
I don't know. You're going to have to give me the sentence.
It's in the afterword of your book. I just read it this morning.
Well, read the sentence.
We'll be back and read the entire sentence. We'll come back. I don't know why we're reading. The full intellectual context will be coming in just a moment.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Hardball. We're outside at Hardball Plaza with author and agent provocateur Ann Coulter. The book is called Godless. What's the rest of it, the long title?
The Church of Liberalism, out in paperback today.
And it's out in paperback today. And here we are selling books. No, it's good. It's good to sell books. Let me ask you this. We can stipulate, as Arlen Specter would say, the fact that you do refer to certain women as chubby in your book.
Right, but if you're going to ask me why I do it, I want to see what you're referring to. So you're going to flash it up now.
I'll read the whole chapter. I'll hold the whole chapter.
And by the way, this is from the all-new Afterword.
See, I know. That's why I wanted to help you with this.
Thank you.
We'll stipulate that you did say Monica was chubby, but I can't even find that in here, but it's somewhere in here. No, this is what... Hillary Clinton was especially testy about my comments about the Jersey girls, which led to another uplifting discovery. In addition to the consensus position that liberals are godless, apparently we've all agreed that Bill Clinton is a rapist. No one made a peep about that swipe I took at Hillary, proposing that she have a chat with her husband before accusing others of being mean to women in light of Juanita Broderick's claim that Bill Clinton raped her. Hillary beat a hasty retreat on her chubby little legs and hid behind Rahm Emanuel for the rest of my book tour. So the context frees you up to say what?
So beautiful.
Isn't it really? It's.
Could you keep reading?
I think it's Emersonian even. It's really something, or Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Why do you refer to people's physical characteristics to make a point?
For a word picture, I'm supposed to say she beat a retreat on her legs and hid behind Rahm Emanuel?
So you deny the charge made by Elizabeth Edwards on this program just a minute ago that you engage in personal acrimony and personal shots when you should be arguing politics?
Well, I'm not stealing doctors' money. I'm not engaging in, junk science, phony routines before juries to take a third recovery. I'm not refusing to take cases of dead babies, but taking the cases of babies with cerebral palsy because they play better before a jury. No, I don't think I need to be told to stop writing or talking by Elizabeth Edwards. Thank you.
Okay, let's go to